Hello everybody, I'm Donna here, finally, from Purple Pinky Promises. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I am late. Let's just say I got caught in a little snafu. I was not expecting, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do before next week. And I apologize if the lighting is a little bit different this time around. Yeah, okay. Welcome and good evening. I'm going to try to open up the chat box. I appreciate that if you've been waiting for me. I am so sorry. So I am just going to sit here and put dies back on my sheet here so you can kind of see what comes with this set. So while I wait for you all to hop into the chat, that is what I will do. Hello, Lindy. Good crafter evening. It's evening now. Gravy. Some days are harder than others to get rolling. But I'm here. I made it. I'm here. I don't know if I can get these out. Yeah, I can. I'm just popping out all my dies, getting my project ready to go. Putting all of the dies back on here. You, my dear, are you are the person who has inspired this project. My little seamstress, so good at it, so creative. Anyway, so this project is made as you are the inspiration. So, and now I want to break into song. Oh my goodness. So we've had some busy weeks here, and tomorrow we're going to have another busy week, a busy day. We have our card class going on. So yeah. And we are using these So Fun dies from Waffle Flower. How fun is this? These are cool. Super cool. I'm going to kind of swing this one up. Maybe. Bring this one down. Swing this up. There we go. And then we have all these other little itsy bitsy dies. You know, guys, how I am with itsy bitsy little things. They're my jam. And I have not sold myself short for all the little itsy bitsy dies today. So, hip hip. This little stinker goes, I think, somewhere around here. Back on my sheet. And where am I? Let's get these scissors out. Oh, these scissors. So cute. Look at these tiny little scissors. Can you guys see? Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just pulling them out here. I don't have my professional little poker. It's over at the die machine. So I'm just using my tweezers here. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at those little tiny scissors. I don't have light tonight, so if you want to blame somebody, you can blame John Mack. And everybody at that crop is my witness. I do not have a light tonight because of him. Stinker, John, I love you. Stay out of my stuff. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, that was a little thimble, by the way. Look at this tiny little thimble. Isn't that cute? Look at this little safety pin. Seriously. How darling is this? Gotta get that poked out better. Whoops, am I in the right spot? Nope, I'm not. There we go. Look at this cute little safety pin. I think I've bent the heck out of it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So cute. Let's stick that there. And I think that's all out of there, and that's all out of there. Do I have everything? I think I do. Okay. There's this little tiny one. Goes there. And I've got this one. And this one. Okay. I'm about to lose all my dies here if I'm not careful. I think the dies are, no, they're not. I have this little tiny one here. This is a little tiny bit that has to, almost lost that one. Okay, I think we're good. Alrighty, righty. Okay, I've got these bits cut out, but this is the So Fun die. Yeah, no, this little set is just so cute. So Fun die set, and you saw me pull out all the little bits and pieces, and I'm gonna pull this magnet away here. Just gonna get this for this other set. Now I can move this. Okay, so you saw me pull all those little bits and pieces off of there. I'm gonna show you all the little bits and pieces. If I can, so we have I did this in this teal color and this purple, but these are little spools, and then the little thread colors, I was gonna do them in opposites of each other. I thought that would be cute. We have little buttons, tons of little buttons here. I feel like I need to zoom in a little. There we go. We have all these fun little buttons, so cute. And then this is a piece of thread. How fun is that? And then the little spool is gonna go behind it. So cute. Anyway, okay, you'll see this as we go along. I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a close-up with all of this. Super cute. And these cute little buttons, I can't stand it. I almost did silver buttons, but I just decided, I'll go with teal. Okay, now I have cut out my sewing machine parts, and we'll put this together. We also have, I'm gonna use a background. I've got some background pieces here. This is from Lawn Fawn. This is the Summertime 6x6 pack. Really cute. I've used these two pieces from that as the background for our card. And these are Spellbinders cardstock colors. And I'll talk to you about, this is Bazzill Holographic, by the way. It's in 12 by 12 cardstock. These colors of cardstock are from Spellbinders, and they are, if I can get the colors here, this is Teal Topaz. You've seen the spools there, but we're in Teal Topaz. And let's move that up just a little bit more. Might be too close, huh? This is, then the purples that we have here are Violet, Mulberry, and Orchid. Really pretty color combo here. I really like that quite a bit. Let's see. And our stamps, we're going to use our Stitched Sentiments from Waffle Flower. And our background dies are from Catherine Pooler. They are Scallops and Dots. And we'll get these back in. All right, we're ready to go. Hi, Candy. Welcome. Yay. I have Candy and Lindy here. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, what else are we doing here? Okay. I think I'm ready to start putting my pieces together here. Yeah, so let's get to it. I love the etching that's in this sewing machine. It's so pretty. It's just gorgeous. So this top part is just going to kind of go right here. I do kind of have a little bit of a cheat sheet for me to help me figure out what I'm doing here. So I think before I get into all of that, I'm going to glue on. Here's something really cool. You've got little spots here where it's like an etching that kind of tells you that something goes on there. And that's what I have die cut from my holographic cardstock. So we're gonna put those pieces on there. I'm gonna get my glue going here. And isn't the sewing machine darling? I love this. It's just absolutely, I don't sew. I mean, I can, it's not something that I do on a regular basis, but, and you guys, there's little notches on this. I want you to see how detailed that is. Nice work there, Waffle Flower, nice work. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here. This kind of goes here. And then there's a piece that goes here. And I do believe it is, one second, folks. Yes, it is this little itty bitty piece that I almost lost. It goes right here. I'll show you. I'll put it on and then I'll show it to you. And I am going to use my gem picker tool. Oh, that's a paintbrush. Oh, whoopsie. Do I have my other one? Or do I need to go with the search squad? Oh well, I'm gonna go get my picker tool. Okay. I'm not going to be able to make it through the live tonight without it. I just need it. Okay, I think those are even. Are they? I think this is the top. There's a definite rounded bottom. All right, let's get that on there. My table's making weird sounds. Sorry about that. And then here's another little place. Looks like it's supposed to be a little round thing. Here it is. I wondered if I saved it because I wasn't sure. I'm like, that might be a little thing. Good thing I saved it. Gosh, I can't seem to get my glue out tonight. Oop, there it goes. Here we go. We're going to scoot it. It almost looks like a little sequin. You know, some of these things would be cute with different types of gems and sequins instead. Okay. I think the only other thing is right here is this. And we're just going to pop that on. we can use our glue. Woo woo. And we'll just pop this on like so. Ha ha ha, get it? You like the puns? We're gonna pop it on like so. Yeah. Okay. Hip hip hooray. So we're gonna do, this goes right in here between these little stitched lines is what it looks like. So I'm gonna show you real quick. So you see these, there's some stitching on this. So that's kind of your guide. I'm gonna go ahead and put glue on the back side and we'll pop this on. So, now, as I say so all night long, I'm gonna recognize how many times I say the word so, since it's kind of the pun of the evening. All right. There we go. Really cute. Oh my goodness, you guys. And so this is going to go down here at the bottom as we build our sewing machine. Super, super cute. There it is. Now we're going to put our thread on here. So I'm going to go ahead and put my spool right here. I'm going to try to use the tools. I've told myself I need to do better and not make things so fiddly for myself, but I need to work on it. As I get older, I'm probably going to need these things, so I need to practice using them a little bit better. Okay, and now this goes right here, just like so. See, just like so. I told you I was going to be doing that all night long, or the whole live long. Yeah, y'all are probably like, please don't be on the live all night long. I am going to go ahead and put some glue on this little bottom part right here and right here so I can kind of keep it steady to where I want it to be so it's not like flying around on my card. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put some glue here so it can hit it in the spots that I really want it to hit. And then I am going to do it right under here. Oops, I got some glue oozing. There. Okay. Sewing machine is done. Now we're just going to kind of build our card and make our design here. Oh, I need to figure out so this part kind of just tucks under, it's supposed to tuck kind of right here to give it the illusion that it is being sewn. And I wanted to put a sentiment on here. So I think that's what we're gonna do next. Because the rest of it is just basically kind of doing a little layout with it. I want to do something a little bit different tonight. I am going to stamp this, and I'm going to stamp it because this thread is purple, and I did kind of line it up with Glam color-wise. I thought that would look really, really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stamp hello. I have something else I'm gonna add to this card. I'm gonna stamp it with hello. I'm gonna actually stamp it in Glam first. Then I'm gonna stamp it in Versamark. And then I'm gonna kind of give it a little bit of some bridal tinsel. I thought that would be an interesting look. If I don't like it, we can die cut it and restamp it, right? I have to give myself permission to do that. So here we go. First is gonna be Glam. And let me get out my stamp wheel. I'm just gonna, is it the bit, I think this is the, yeah, this is the side that I need to kind of figure out how I want it to lay. So I think I am gonna put my sewing machine in here, so I kind of know how it's gonna lay. So I'm gonna do that and then pull this out, and now I know how it's going to fall on the card. And I'm just gonna do this little hello, but I'm gonna use another sentiment. I might do that inside. I haven't decided yet. Should I bring it down further like this? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just like that. Could even go more, couldn't I? That is driving me nuts, you guys. Sorry if you can hear that. I apologize. I think I need to just move the table. Yeah, it works. That way it's where you can read it. I'm gonna get my head down here and get it straight. That's good. Let's pick it up and do it. Okay, so like I said, first we'll do Glam. And it's gonna probably look black on here. It's probably not gonna look very purpley at all. Oh, it does kind of have a purpley hue. I kind of like that. I might just leave it like that. I was gonna put the bridal tinsel on there to kind of give it a shimmery. I think I'm still gonna do it. I think it'll be fun. Let's do it. And if I don't like it, we can always redo it, right? Let's clean this off. And this is so that I can get some embossing and a little bit of texture with my sentiment. So, I'm gonna laugh at myself every time tonight. I'm gonna take Versamark. First, I'm going to actually get a little bit of, and I had a little bit of a burst of, I'm gonna just put a little bit of static powder. I have a little bit of a burst here of powder, so I think we should be okay. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it just kind of went everywhere. Not quite sure. All right, so now it's the story of my life. What's the story of the crafter's life? It doesn't just happen to me. I know it happens to you guys too. All right, I'm gonna take this off and move this aside. And I'm gonna put this down. We're gonna get our embossing powder on there. Hello. I think it's gonna be cute. Hi, John. You need to start building that doghouse over there. I have no light. Remember the pictures from last Saturday? Yeah. Somebody yanked the light out. Okay, here we go. We're gonna heat this up, and it's gonna be shimmery. And I could have put a little bit of shimmer on my thread, I suppose, to kind of have some consistency, but that's okay. I'm gonna move this. Yeah, I don't really like that so much. I think I'm going to die cut this out again, and yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. This definitely has its place for certain things, and I don't know that this is really the thing for it. I'm not really crazy about it. It kind of just dulls it instead of making it stand out a little more. What I like to use this for is like on white cardstock, and then I like to, yeah. I'll tell you about it when I get home. So, I like to like ink blend over it, and makes it a really pretty shimmery color. I don't know, it might be growing on me, guys. What do you say? Just plain old purple, or do you like it with the shimmer on it? What do you think? I think I like, it kind of has more of a stitched look. So I'm going to die cut another piece out real quick and re-stamp it. So this is the die that cuts that out. And so when you were taking pictures, you did something weird, and I don't have a little thing for my light to screw into. Somehow it's missing. So the light was not on it. I know what you're talking about. I know you're probably confused about the light, but the light was separate from this thing. You're gonna have to come over here and figure out what you did. I don't know what you did to my thing, my light stand. I have no idea what you did to it, but I couldn't find the place to put my light into it. It's kind of weird. Anyway, Okay. Let's re-stamp it. He's gonna be shaking his head all night going, what? Hey, 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 girl. All right. Let's do this again, take two. Okay. Oh, yeah, now it's off, isn't it? This is gonna be a little bit, I'll realign it. I'll have to realign my stamp. I'll just have to take it off. Oops, wrong thing. Isn't it funny how we think one thing's gonna look good and then we change our mind. Okay. Back to Glam. Yeah, but where's the thing? It's gone. Like there's a male and a female and the male part is gone. I don't see where that went to. It's gone. It's missing. And it looks like it's stuck inside of there. Like broken out. Like it was broken. For some reason. That's better. Yay. Okay. Now that's done. Do that. And let's put away the bridal tinsel. This stuff is really pretty though, folks. It's got its purpose. But this is not what I wanted it for. I thought it might be, but nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Now, while I have my stamp wheel out, I am going to stamp a sentiment. And let's see. I was going to stamp. I thought this was cute. So glad to be your friend. That's cute. And hi, Pam, welcome. So, Lindy, you know, now Candy knows what I'm talking about. So, like, you know, all the little sentiments that we would kind of get the giggles with. So this sentiment makes me think it needs a little partner stamp where you open it up and it says, because I'd hate to be your enemy. Sorry. It's kind of how I roll sometimes, the goofy. Okay. I'm going to use it in Glam. Oh, you know what? Should I do it in white or should I continue with the, no, it's too much teal. Let's just do a white sentiment and then we'll die cut it out. Cute. Very cute. I'm trying to decide if I want to stamp it again or not. I think it's good. Lindy, almost nothing turns out the way I imagined it. I think the mail ran off with the die. Okay, John. dear. Okie dokie. Now, I think I'm just gonna fussy cut this out. Let's get some. Yes, I have to have my CutterBees when I do this. So I am going to just fussy cut. And I'm just moving the paper. Getting all the excess out of my way. And here we go, up and around. I feel like I need to get this out of my way. Yeah, I need this. Sometimes, fussy cut, sometimes this stuff gets in the way. That's what was my that is my problem right there. Yay. Out of my way. Now I can do this. Just cut that off. All right. I just cut around my sentiment, and there it is. Okay. Now I'm ready to put all of these elements on my card, and let's put it together. So I'm going to go ahead. I think this can come up here. This. I was thinking this could go down here. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Could move it over just a smidgen too. And then just catch the corner. Pop it up on dimension. Yeah, that's cute. And then we'll just kind of put some other elements, kind of throw them around here. Maybe some scissors. Kind of, it'll be fun. Okay. All righty. I can also move this up a bit if I wanted to, and then I wouldn't have to cover it. So I think that's better. Yeah. And then we have room down here and in here for some sentiments. Okay, so I'm gonna first, do I want this on dimension? I think I do. Y'all know me. I'm a dimension girl. I like my dimension. And I really like this because it's not too thick. I'm trying to be funny about your left. I know. I'm trying not to be mad about it. Oh, thank you, Pam. That's super sweet of you. Thanks. Let's take this and put that there. We'll just kind of put some dimension wherever the ends are so they don't sag. There's not going to be a lot of sagging with this because this isn't really, the dimension on this is not really high up, so it's going to be fine. I think that's too wide for that, so we'll just cut that down. Do this, and then do I think I got it. I did. All right. I got a big old mess beside me here, you guys. So apparently I'm much more interesting to stick to. So I'm gonna try centering this up. Looks good. Let's just get some dimension down here at the bottom. So I just put dimension at the bottom. I'm just going to put some glue here. So, yep, there we go. There's so again. How many times have I said so? Anybody keeping track? And I think I'm going to pop this up twice on a higher dimension. That'll be fun. So cut that in half. Double dimension. I could have just folded it. Oh well. I kind of do like it touching the corner of that. That's kind of cute, so I'm gonna go with it. Just like that. Really cute. Now, let's do all of our fun little details on this. I thought it would be cute to have just some spools of thread. Whoopsie. Got it. Well, it's going down now, isn't it? So I like those two little kind of tone-on-tone patterns. Those are really cute together. And, I just had a thought. I thought the, it'd be kind of cute to have the violet as the frame. color. That'd be really cute. All right, so let's do a couple of spools of thread. And I thought I would do them in the opposite colors. It's really cute. Maybe some buttons. Have what looks like thread on the piece hanging down. Have what looks like thread. Like some thread here? Is that what you're saying, John? Got some paper in there. Link the thread to the hello. Oh, that would be cute, wouldn't it? Now that's a cute little idea. Okay. I can try to do that. I'm trying to get this on here. Oh, I did it wrong. Again. Okay, I need a teal one. Well, that one's ready to go when I need it. I meant to get a teal one. What was I thinking? Silly woman. Oh, it didn't pop out. That's because I didn't. Oh well, it's fine. We might just stick with one spool. We'll see how it goes. It's not hard. All I have to do is just die cut another piece. I'm going to take some buttons down here and pop those there with a thimble. Let's turn the thimble around. And a safety pin, kind of like that. And then I pulled out some of these. I don't know that we're going to need these, but I did think maybe we could use some embellishments. I pulled out these little holographic silver sparkle spots from Trinity stamps. So I think, I don't know that we'll use these, but I think we could use this in a couple of places. Let's see. We could just use them to kind of embellish the sewing machine a little bit. Let's do, I have this thing. This is better. So maybe a little spot here. And I thought it'd be cute to put something here and then maybe something here, just a few, just to give it a little bit of interest. So let's pop this one here. Let's do this one here. It's almost like the same. We'll do a bigger one there. Yeah, I can almost never get them off the mat. They stick to the mat. That's cute. That kind of embellishes it up a little bit. And I can die cut some more thread out and put it there. Let's get these things glued down. So I might just switch those out though. So glue this down. Very cute. Let's pop this up just a little. Don't let me forget the thread. Like you just sewed it on. Yeah, that's cool. Cool idea. I like it. I wanted it to come down a little further. There we go, like that. And get these glued on. I think I just want to do like so, maybe tuck that. I like that. Okay. Little heart. Let's put this on dimension. That would be cute. Too much. Don't forget the thread. Right after. Just kind of do, yeah, we'll do a little safety pin right there. That little safety pin is cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little glue on my finger here and then just kind of lay it over it so I don't over glue it. I'm just going to lay that down. See what I'm doing? I'm just picking up the glue and just lay that down like so. Very cute. All right, let's get some, this has got a lot going on. I'm glad that background is a little subtle that way. I'm just thinking that purple would be really cute in the background. So I think I'm going to cut a piece off. And I don't think I told you what these were. These are the Rainbow Reflection from Trinity Stamps. Let's cut, I'm just going to cut some, one second folks. I'm just going to cut a piece. Where's my book? Is just taking a look at how much of a background we have here. Oh, so if I did it 4 1/4, or not 4 1/4, but 4 by 5 1/2, it would just be enough to catch those edges, I think, and give it that subtle look. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to cut a piece of the violet to 4 by 5 1/2, 5 1/4. And I'll die cut some of that. I'll grab some of that cardstock so we can die cut another piece of thread. Oh, okay. Let's do. So we only really need a little bit. We don't need a whole lot. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece. Yeah, that's just enough. So, and I can trim it if I need to trim it. So let's run that through. Oh, Hockey Spaz, welcome. I'm a crafter spaz. Oh my goodness. Thank you for your compliment. That's super sweet. All right, let's get, so as you can see, I just cut off the, or die cut just this portion of it. And because we're not gonna need all of that, we're just gonna need this little part right here. That's all we're gonna need. And where'd my, there they are. Definitely have needed these today. So we're gonna pull that out. I'm gonna trim this off at the top. And we'll just pop this thread. I hope I didn't die cut the wrong one. I hope I didn't cut into the wrong piece of paper. Y'all, that would be just par for the course, wouldn't it? I didn't. So that's cute. That, I think that just makes it really pop. I like that a lot. Has a lot of shine and shimmer to it too. Cute, cute, cute. And very nice tip, John. You're almost out of the doghouse. All right, let's do, how are we gonna do this? Kind of, I'll have to trim it just a little bit more. From end to end to kind of make it look like it's like, let's figure this out. Yeah, thank ya. So my thought was to do something like this to make it kind of connect, and I can probably just bring it out and stretch it. I do believe I can do it, John. I mean, I probably shouldn't have cut it, but I think I can make it stretch. Then I'm just gonna get a little bit of, just in places for it to lay down. I don't need to do the whole thing. So here it is to the tip, and then we're gonna stretch it to the hello, whoops. Maybe. First, we gotta make a big glue mess. But I do think it's gonna work. That's really cute. I do like that. Sorry, I'm not sure where I'm at. That's cute. That just really added to it. So nice tip there, John. Trying to get the glue off. I hate glue on my project. I don't like it anywhere. Okay, let's glue this down and be done. Yay! That's a nasty good, I don't know, I don't. Okay, John. Are you referring to the glue being nasty? I think you are. You're silly. I do like that. That's really cute. If I were to do it over, there's one little thing I might have done differently, whoops, on this sentiment down here at the bottom. I might have used the lighter pink in the sewing machine and stamped on that instead, but it works still because our card base is white. So anyway, so there's the word again. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Hockey Spaz. I appreciate that. Yay. All right. It's a card. We're done. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Hey, and I got it. We're only on here for an hour. Yay! All right. Well, thank you to everyone who is here live, and thank you to all of those who will watch the replay. I certainly appreciate it. And if you're too shy to leave a comment, just like and share or subscribe. Do all the things. That helps us too. So anyway, guys, thanks and take care. And I will leave this purple is gorgeous. I absolutely love it, Lindy. I would have to agree. I love the purple too. All of the products that I used will be listed in the description below. I will post, I'll share this on Facebook, and I will create a, thank you, Lindy. I'll create a post with the picture, the full picture. Sometimes the thumbnail on YouTube doesn't allow me to get a very good thumbnail of it. So what I'll do is I'll share it over on Facebook, and if you want a better look at it, you can jump over on my Facebook page and check it out. So take care, guys. Have a great night. Thanks again. Bye.